Howdy. Today's sermon with yet another hairstyle. I don't think this haircut's working out, actually. I'm going to have to see someone else. But today's sermon is entitled, Do What You Love. Screw money. That's right. I mean it. Money is useful. Let's face it. And at the very same time, you will probably not get very much of it. Why is this? Because if you're watching this video, then you probably are interested in things other than making money. If you want to make money, and that's what's most important to you, then I advise you to get busy making it. Because if you want to make a lot of it, then you need to make that your top goal. And you need to put everything else aside. Put aside your ethics, put aside your values, put aside everything, and get busy making that money, because that's how it's done. Now, if you're interested in something other than making money, then I recommend you get busy doing that. Now, the satire, of course, is do what you love and the money will follow. I like that. The money will follow. Just sort of magically, you just do what you love. Well, I like sticking my finger up my nose and the money's going to follow. Well, I don't know if the money's going to follow, but if you do what you really love doing, if you explore this painful, messy issue of what you really love to do, I don't think it's going to be a straight line to happiness. I think it's going to be pretty curvy, and it's not going to go to happiness. And as you might know from other videos, I'm not so thrilled with the whole notion of happiness in general, and I prefer the notion of valued living. But if you want valued living, if you want to live your values, if you want to live passionately, live fully, give of yourself, because really you're only here a short time. You'd like to think it's going to be really long, and so would we all, but that's not necessarily the case. So with this knowledge that actually this might just be a few decades that we have left, and in that time you might want to figure out what's really meaningful to you. I'm going to slow down and watch my language. Figure out might not be quite the right word. I like the British term sort out. We're going to sort it out. We're going to sort out. Sort out what is not so meaningful, kind of meaningful, very meaningful. And go with the very meaningful bucket. And you might make some money, and you might just make barely enough to live on. Either way, you will live passionately and fully in your professional life. And I think that's what we're kind of talking about here. This do what you love stuff. We're talking about one's professional or vocational life, how one spends the bulk of one's day, one's work, whatever that may be, whether it's raising children, making computer chips, making I just suppressed something that I probably shouldn't say, and so I won't. Making things that some people might not value, but whatever it is, something that you're passionate about, that you value. Do it. And the money, well, screw the money. Life's too short to worry about money. You got a shirt on your back, you got food in your stomach, you got a shelter over your head, you're good to go. That's about all I have to say.